Welcome back to my podcast about online journalism. This week I will be discussing why social media matters. Following on from our lecture with Spencer Housen, I thought I would experiment myself with social media and see how much of a difference it has on my reach through my own blog. Spencer talked a lot about social media and how it's used in the radio realm and the power it has to engage audiences. He said they mainly used it to promote the shows, their content, and run competitions. Something I found very interesting, though, is this idea that someone may follow a particular radio show on a platform like Facebook due to the quantity and quality of content that they share, despite not tuning into the show itself. Spencer made the point, though, that eventually, once the follower outgrows their current station or their needs change, they may then switch to the radio show that they've been following for years, showing that social media not only acts as a way to engage current listeners, but also as a way to grow and sustain audience numbers for the future. What my experiment was about, though, was seeing how sharing a blog post on social media can impact on my reach. In order to conduct this experiment, I uploaded 2 blog posts on the same day. One was a listicle about what I learnt travelling Europe, and the other was a post about the future of Snapchat and journalism. I shared the listicle on all of my social media platforms, and the other I didn't share at all. It is important to note that I only have 3 subscribers to my blog, so the amount of people that would be alerted to my new blog post is very limited if no promotion is done. And as you can imagine, the result was clear. The blog post I shared on social media got 58 views, while the post I didn't share at all only got 1. So sharing made a difference. But I didn't stop here. I thought I would do a little more research to see how social media helps other websites gain traffic. According to Kissmetrics, which is a marketing and analytics blog, social media does have a big impact on the traffic to your blog, and sharing multiple times across different platforms can actually double your total views. As you can see by the table on your screen, whilst the first day of sharing got the most clicks, the additional clicks gained from the second and third share increased the clicks from 19 to 43. Whilst this method proves to be effective, I'm concerned about spamming my followers and ultimately losing readers because they are annoyed with my oversharing of posts. Well, Kissmetrics had some tips for that too. Developing a sharing schedule and ensuring you don't use the same message twice were the 2 top tips. Obviously, you don't want to overload your audience on each platform every single day, so sharing the posts on different days across the week with a different lead and image is crucial. From doing this experiment and doing some reading around social media sharing and the ways to do it, and more importantly, not to do it, it has been extremely helpful, and I think it is something that I will continue to use throughout my career. Most jobs in the media today require you to be social media savvy, so being able to show that I have been able to use social media to increase my own blog views looks very good on the CV when I start applying for jobs. Well, thanks for listening, and I hope this was insightful, and maybe you can have a go yourself and see how social media can help you increase your reach.